Gooner REAX. I've got my brother from another mother here, Ryan from the ArseBros. I don't know, man. I'm pretty disappointed in this. I really thought we would show better than what we did today. You know, Aubameyang missing some opportunities, sloppy with the ball in the midfield. You know, guys just making very odd passes and not making clean passes. So give me your take on everything.
The best way I can summarize it in as few words as possible would be, okay, I'm not going to do that. We talked about how like, 3-0, 4-1, and all these crazy scores. I think the team was playing like the game was already 3-0, 4-1, and they didn't really. They were just like, I don't know. It just seemed like the team thought that they were up 3 or 4 goals, and they were just like coasting the whole game. It was very strange. And then when they scored, it was like, okay, we should probably put another one in just to be safe. It's like, well, no. You're down 1. You got to score a couple more now.
Right.
So it was very weird, especially after watching them play against Leeds. But there were a lot of positives. I saw a lot of good things. My two stars, I guess I would probably say, would have been my 2 best players would be probably Ceballos and Odegaard. And I know Ceballos comes under a lot of pressure. And I know, actually, it's funny, before I jumped on with you, I was kind of watching Thursday Night Live on the ArseBros with Darren, Liam, and Scunny, and they were just talking about Ceballos, and Liam was kind of talking about how he doesn't really rate Ceballos, not that good, all that and the other thing. And to be fair, I don't really blame him. I think he takes a while to release the ball sometimes, and he can be a little slow. Well, he is slow, but I thought he was really good. I think he was really good with his long range of passing. He was good defensively, made a lot of good recoveries, a lot of interceptions. And I think on the other side, I think Odegaard was he's going to be a real player.
Absolutely.
His pre-assist. His pass to Cedric, who gave it to Saka for the goal, I thought was it was great, and he reminds me of a lot of VSR. He's very smart with the ball. He's very quick, calculated with his touches. He knows where he wants to go. He knows where he needs to be. So I'm real excited for him. I hope we could carry his form on, and he could just keep doing what he's doing, because he offers us a lot, and he I guess positive, negative. He created a lot of chances for Aubameyang. And the problem was Aubameyang didn't want to score today, it looked like, which a little scary because we have Man City and we kind of need him to score. So it's interesting because we talked about kind of like, what do we do for Man City? I think you got to bring Pepe in for Man City. I kind of want to sit Aubameyang, but you can't, because just who plays you have Pepe play the striker, like you can't. It's tough. I don't know. I'm torn, and I'm gonna probably say something different right before the game, but I know, like, little bits of individual brilliance, I think, were good, but I think overall as a team we just played like we were up 3 goals, and it didn't really make sense to me all that much.
That's actually a great way to put it. That we played like we were already winning, and we just kind of put things on cruise control.
Because we were the better. Don't like you twisted it. We were the better team tonight. Like we dominated them. Like
we were to put it in to put it into boxing terms. It's like, okay, we kind of came out and just kind of wanted to. I don't want to say rope a dope. That's not what we did. I don't think we played that way, but we came out like we could give them the knockout punch anytime we really wanted, and we just didn't seem like we wanted to do it. But we pretty much took their best shot on the chin, and their best shot came, courtesy of a bit of a. I don't know what you thought of the handball call. I thought it was a little soft. It comes off the side of his body up into his arm. So it was unlucky, bit harsh in my opinion, but that's how they get their goal. So I think we pretty much just took their best shot. We know what they're about. We have it all to do next Thursday.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to the pressure. If we can handle the pressure, because we're a better team than they are. My stance does not change. We should easily beat them next Thursday. I thought they'd have a little more bite to them than they did. So I'm a little more confident, but in the same respect, maybe not. Maybe I'm flip-flopping and maybe not so much just because, we drew 1-1. If we play like that next week, they may have a little more bark or a little more bite to their bark. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Who was your man of the match?
So, yeah, as I said, Ceballos and Odegaard were neck and neck for me. I ended up giving it to Odegaard. I just think everything that we did attacking-wise somewhat revolved around him. He was just creating everything. He was trying to move the ball forward. And I don't want to get any Xhaka fanboys upset, but I've been really impressed with Xhaka up until this game. But I don't get it.
Today was a stinker for him.
And that's the thing. How do I explain this? He didn't do anything like really wrong, but like people think like, oh, he didn't do anything wrong. That means he had a good game. No.
That's not. Yeah, that's not. He needs to have an influence on the game in a positive way.
He was the one person I feel where I was like, oh, he thinks we're up 5 goals. And he was like the first person I was like, does he not know what the score of the game is? Does he not know what's going on? He's passing backwards, playing slow. I didn't understand what he was trying to accomplish today. Didn't really make much sense. I'm not saying we should have played on Lenny Ceballos. I don't know what you do there. I didn't understand what his mission was to do because we weren't beating them by 3 or 4 goals at all today. So it was very interesting. But I am impressed with Odegaard, and I'm very interested to see what he can bring to the table against a team like Man City. I think weird enough watching this game, I thought we were going to obviously win and just bring that momentum. Momentum, maybe I don't really believe momentum from Europa or Premier League, but I thought we were going to win. So, it was whatever. But having this result, you're kind of like, oh, what's going to happen with Man City? But then just seeing Odegaard and seeing what he could do, I'm actually excited to watch Odegaard against Man City.
Yeah.
Probably will only watch Odegaard, but yeah.
Some of the best competition in the world it's the best competition that we're going to see all season long. So you're absolutely right. Excited to see what he can do against the best competition we're going to see all season long. So that's it for us. We're going to get out of here. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.